Greetings everyone, this is Annie Miraj Kidwai and you're watching Vertex, the solution of every need. To know more about me, you may please visit Instagram and x.com. My new website will be launching soon. By that time, you may please check about me on LinkedIn. I'm an educator by profession and I'm also a freelancer in education. If you would like to connect for any kind of classes, such as for English, communication, tutoring classes, or IELTS, you may please connect directly to my business WhatsApp line. I'm going to talk about narratives and clarity of thought in times of narratives. What I'm going to talk about is very important and very specific from multiple perspectives all at once to understand what I'm trying to say. Now, what is narrative basically? When we want to tell a story, okay, for example, you may read novels, dramas, short stories, fictional stories. They all are built around a particular narrative. Narratives shapes perceptions and public opinions overall. People have reactions over narratives. For example, let's take social media. Social media is such a fast-paced communication, a digital communication, that within seconds I can sell my services from my home country to any part of the world. And I can reach through this digital medium to you, whether you are sitting in any part of the world. That's digital communication, digital media. Now, because the communication is so fast-paced, any kind of a narrative built around any particular topic, let's talk about terrorism, education, politics, or human rights, for instance, can be sold to anybody in any part of the world without a thorough understanding about that particular topic. Mostly narratives are used in marketing, the marketing strategies to sell themselves, to shape your perceptions, to shape your opinions, and then gauge your reactions once your perceptions and opinions are shaped, so they can further design those strategies and fulfill their goals and objectives. The point over here is, if you're not clear about the subject you're reacting on, whether through likes, shares, comments, or giving your talks without thinking about it, giving your reactions by recording yourselves on YouTube channels or anywhere, for instance, even in organizations where a narrative is built around leadership, or a narrative is built around a team or an individual, an organization, an entity, or anybody, the more informed you are as a citizen, as a private person, as an individual, the more informed and knowledgeable you are to understand what you're talking about, rather than just sitting and wasting your time for hours without actually knowing what I'm talking about, without reading what I'm going to comment on, or without understanding what is actually going on. If you give your opinion in between, it may not be neutral, or it may not be I would say more accurate. Now, opinions are there. Definitely opinions will be there. And opinions are built through narratives, and narratives are not based on facts. So the more factual you are, the more informed decisions you may able to take. Now, narratives are generally used as a marketing tool. It's a strategy to sell that ideology, to sell that mechanism. It can be around a system, it can be about anything. And if you are not that informed, you may make decisions as per the one who delivers that narrative to your doorstep. That is control of your decision-making process. Once your decision-making process can be controlled, you as an individual is very easy to control and make decisions according to the person who is trying to control your decision-making through those narratives, shaping perceptions, and forming or shaping your opinions. Now, this is done for influence. This is done to gather followers, likes, comments, followers, no matter it is for genuine public interest or for authenticity or for credibility of whatever they are speaking on. Rather, they are more focused on self-interest, selfish needs, to create a need of their own objectives and goals, to seed that in your mind. They can sell themselves there and you buy despite you may not need that service or a product or an idea or a perception, or just sitting in your living room comfortably. You do not have to form that opinion at all. That opinion doesn't, you don't have any requirement to have that opinion in your mind, but you keep on thinking, and there's a pattern and a loop going on in your mind again and again around that narrative. Then your brain will think in that direction only. They can control the way you react, they can control the way you think, and basically you've been thought policed. So thought police is one of the term used in George Orwell's 1984. If you are a book lover, do read about it. I'm not going to connect it to the novel here. Rather, I'm going to give you the clarity of thought through understanding that how important for any individual to know what they are giving their opinions on, understanding the facts around it, and then making informed choices and decisions. So I hope you got the clarity in the times of narrative through my diary of this video today. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. It's good to connect with all of you out there. Thank you.